I'm hopping on live right now because I would like to do some live coaching, some Q&As, because this is a time that we're going through some financial or some economic difficulties. We're going through some trying times. So I just want to share my knowledge. I just want to share my wisdom and knowledge and my expertise. If there's any way that I can help anybody, I would like to do so. So drop any questions in the chat and I will answer your questions, or I will do my best to find that answer. So, once again, thank you for tuning in. So, because of what's going on, I just did a video about the economic data as far as unemployment rates rising, and it's harder for people to find jobs. It's taking longer for them to find jobs. There are people job hunting for 6 months and unfortunately still not able to find anything. So what that tells us is the economy is contracting. The economy is contracting, which means that because of inflation, which means gas prices being up, because of the groceries prices being up, because of the unemployment rate going up, it just means that it's harder for the economy, and which means there's going to be layoffs. There's going to be um, some layoffs. There's going to be less job opportunities. And with that, I just want to help people as far as what they can do to prepare. And the way to prepare is just being aware of the times that we are in and being able to be cognizant and be able to be use wisdom and knowledge and to know how to navigate that and use our skills and expertise to find other sources of income, to find not only sources of income, but to be able to um, have a plan in place to have whether that's 8 months or 12 months. That would be ideal of a buffer of savings in place. So in case something happens where somebody's laid off or somebody is let go from their job or they get terminated, they're able to have something in place to sustain them, to keep them afloat until they find something else. So anything that any Q and A's, any questions, I'll be glad. Just drop them in the chat, and I'll be glad to answer them. And as far as financial literacy or finance related, leadership related, whether that's how to get out of debt, like certain things that you can do. Hello, happy doggy dog. Thank you for joining. Vicky play Roblox. Hello, thank you for joining. If you have any questions about how to put yourself in a better financial position as far as having a plan in place to combat the hard economic times that we're in, just drop it in the chat. What country from each continent that you want to go to? I am currently in the United States of America. I would love to. I would love to go to. Hello, Cambry. Thank you for joining. I would love to go to Africa. That's the continent. I would love to go to Ghana. I would love to go to Canada. I would love to go to Germany. I would love to go to Egypt. Uh, what about you, happy doggy dog? What country do you reside in, and what country would you like to visit? Let's see. Jingles. Hi, hello, dash E. Hello. Thank you for joining. Thank you for attending this this live Q and A. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Where's that? So where is that located? Because I've even been watching the World Cup as well, and I realize there's so many great countries out there that I would like to visit. There's so many places I would like to travel and to go. Um, but that's cool. That's cool. Thank you for joining. But yeah, as far as I would like to even go over there and speak, I would like to speak over there. I would like to Northern Europe in the Baltics, it borders Russia. Okay, Northern Europe. So that's nice. That's great. So welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. I would like to go over there, and I would like to speak one day. I would like to talk about favor and the famine. I would like to talk about financial literacy, and I would like to talk about leadership. So thank you. So thank you. Do you have any questions about financial literacy, or as far as how that we can navigate the tough economic times that we're in? Do you have anybody have any questions? Let's see. Oh, and everybody that's tuning in, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit the love button, hit the 100, hit something in the chat so we can get this out there, so we can spread this information to as many people as we can. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for liking. Happy doggy dog. Thank you so much. Because even here in America, there is like a heat wave out here, and I was just talking about the economic times that we're in, as far as the unemployment rate going up. Thank you, Jingle Dash E. Thank you so much for boosting. Thank you so much for boosting. Thank you so much, Cambry. Thank you so much for being a top fan and boosting as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thumbs up. Thank you so much. Jackson Smith Dash S7G. Hi, welcome aboard. Thank you so much. Welcome aboard. Um, so as far as the unemployment rate. So we have to have plans in place, a plan in place, so we're able to be proactive and not be reactive. So, so what is the difference between proactive? So proactive is having a plan in place, being intentional, and taking action ahead of time, and not waiting until things happen. And adversely, that is being reactive. So being reactive, 9 times out of 10, most of the time, is not the most conducive. It's not the most beneficial, because by the end, it's you're pretty much trying to climb out of a hole. Pretty much, it's too late. It's too late by then. So we want to be proactive. We want to have plans in place. Once again, I'm Andrew Scott. Thank you so much for tuning in. Jackson Smith, once again, thank you for joining. Cambry, thank you so much. So we want to be proactive, especially when it comes to our finances, and that's automating our savings, automating our investments, where we're able to set a certain amount aside to put in a high yield savings account and a money market account, where we're able to pay off debt automatically. Just have it automated, and we're able to be proactive before things um, turn up or things get bad. So being proactive is so important, and that's the most efficient way. And that requires foresight, that requires humility, that requires accountability, that requires just having that understanding, having that wisdom, having that knowledge, and having that courage to take that step, having that courage to um, making the sacrifices. It is sacrificial. It is like whenever like we have a plan in place, we want to be debt free. When we want to have more financial stability. Sometimes that means not going out to eat every day. Sometimes that means not going out to Starbucks and getting that coffee that's $10, $15. Sometimes that means packing our lunch every. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. My wife and I, we were preparing for our home, like here. Thank God, God bless us with our new home a couple years ago. And one of the plan I had is, okay, we need to have a down payment, and we had some money set aside. And one of the ways I wanted to save more money was, I realized, okay, let me stop eating out at work. Like, let me stop eating out. Let me pack my lunch. Let me see how much money I save. When I saw how much money I saved, even after we got the house, I still was in the plan. Like, I still was in the habit of packing my lunch and taking my lunch to work, taking my lunch to my business, because I saw how much money I saved. And then on top of that, now we still eat out every now and then, especially when we go on dates. Whenever we go out. As far as on a Friday or something, if I want to get something here every now and then, especially if I want to get food for my family. When I say eating out every day, or even not eating out every other day at work, I just start bringing my lunch because I end up enjoying what I was preparing anyway. And not only was I enjoying what I was preparing anyway, I ended up I ended up seeing how much money I saved. So that comes with sacrifice. So I'm gonna put a question: what are ways that you have saved money? So drop it in the chat that you saved money. Boom. Okay. Q&A. Drop it in the chat. What are ways that you saved money? Hopefully, this is not in anybody's way. But yeah, so that's one of the ways that I found ways to save money. I found ways to save money through taking my own lunch, to bringing my own food with me. So drop it in the chat, drop it in, and provide your answer, and I'll read it out loud, and we can all discuss it. Different ways that we can save money. So other ways that we can save money. Um, Comparing or finding ways to save money on insurance rates. That's one of the ways. Or any money that we found that we're not using anymore. Any subscription services, any streaming platforms that we're not using. Those are ways that we can save money, and we can put it into our high yield savings account or just a regular savings account, or we can invest that money into index funds. We can invest that money into our kids Roth IRA. So they're actually like Fidelity. Fidelity has Roth IRA for kids where you can invest on their behalf, and it's called a custodian or custodial account where you can invest for them, index funds. And you can, I mean, I've set them up for my kids as well. You can see over time how much it grows. Remember what I said in my last video, my last coaching session. We don't want to pay interest, we want to receive interest payment. And that is through compound interest and investment accounts. So those are ways that we can save money, use those to make it efficient, to make it effective, to make our money work for us, to have multiple streams of income. So let me think of other ways to save money. Other ways to save money: you can save money by, um, for another example, I thought about. I needed to pressure wash my house, so I invested into a pressure washer. And instead of hiring somebody to pressure wash my house, which I'm for, get it how you live, get your hustle, your legal hustle. I invested $200 from a nice electric pressure washer at Best Buy, and I end up pressure washing my house. And over time, I end up recouping the money that I paid for the pressure washer. So those are ways you can save money, and you can use that to have multiple streams of income, to have your money work for you. And especially if you buy a lawnmower, if you are into cutting grass, like I'm from the country, so I like cutting the grass. And I just like seeing how I'm able to cut the grass, and I feel like I'm pretty good at it. On a low key borderline side, I mean, slick professional with it. I mean, I have the edging and everything. I have the weed eating done where it looks very nice and it looks like a professional. So those are ways that you can save money, and those are ways that you can have your money work for you. So if you would like to drop ways that you save money that you have in the past, or you thought about some ideas, some ways that you can save money, drop it in the chat. So let's see another way. Um, let's see. Oh, buying in bulk, buying from places like Costco and Sam's. If you have a membership, you invest in a membership, you can get more bang for your buck if you're able to buy certain things from there versus just buying it from stores like the Walmarts or the Targets or the Sprouts. Like they have nice stuff there, but if you buy them in bulk, it might be more money up front, but over time you end up in totality in its entirety, you end up saving money. So those ways you can save money, keep those things in mind. And if this helps you, hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more financial videos, faith based financial videos, leadership principles. Favor in the Famine group cohort is launching soon. One on one coaching. If you would like one on one coaching or group cohort, sign up for a group cohort. Message me on YouTube, Facebook, or you can even email me at andrewscott.businesses@gmail.com, or you can text me 832-387-5956. Once again, 832-387-5956. You can order my book on andrewscott.com. It's on Amazon, Favor in the Famine, a 31-day devotional on the journey to your purpose, wealth, and financial freedom. Once again, Favor in the Famine devotional, a 31-day devotional onto your journey, the journey to your purpose, wealth, and financial freedom. It's on Amazon directly from my website, andrewscott.com. Y'all stay tuned in. If this blessed you, like, subscribe, and share with others. Repost it so we can get this information out to as many people as possible. Like I said, it's not good to be isolated. It's not good. You're not the only one. We're in this together. As far as it takes a community, iron sharpens iron. It takes being in it together. So community is what helps as far as that being um, having it applied in each other's lives and holding each other accountable and just uplifting each other, encouraging each other. So community is helpful. Don't feel like you're ashamed or don't feel like, you feel like there's guilt or there's shame or some embarrassment. You will be surprised. So many other people going through the same thing you're going through. So use that to help each other and y'all be blessed and I'll catch y'all next time.